it's me, Josh Hunter. I'm here on the planet Earth, as usual, and I guess I'd like to say some things that I think will be of benefit. Sometimes you wonder, like, why, because a couple of videos ago I made a video about, like, well, actually I don't want to talk about it. Maybe it'll make more sense later on. But, I've decided to, I don't know if I'm altering my course, but I know sometimes it's kind of hard to understand me. It's kind of hard to understand my perspective. I know sometimes I just seem like very unusual. God damn it. But if you understood, if you anyway, if you, if you understood, like, just like kind of the more basic aspects of, like, why I do what I do, and just the things that have happened and why I had to react in certain ways, I think it'd be easier. But I don't know if anybody really cares. I mean, like I said, this channel is just for people who already like me. I am not trying to convince anyone. I'm not trying to get views or likes or subscriptions. It's almost completely irrelevant. And like I said, even if I were to become... Oh wait, that's right, I am going to become a popular YouTuber. Let's say when I become a popular YouTuber, I will not be monetizing any of these videos, simply because I know the true history of YouTube's origin, and it would be impolite for me to monetize these videos, is what I'm saying. But with regards to my celebrity wife, I've decided I might need to make some modifications. As you know, my tone is a little... sometimes my tone is dismissive, meaning I do sometimes make the things that you think are important seem like they're not that important. And this is my tone anyway. Not all the time, but I just... I've decided to focus solely upon getting my housing. That is the most important thing to me right now, and it is the only thing that matters to me. I apologize to all of the ladies of the Josh Hunter Romance Club. I know a lot of ladies were, getting in line, getting ready to be my girlfriend and all that. And, look, I'm saying, okay, a couple of videos ago I made I understand that because I'm definitely going to become a popular YouTuber, that women are lining up to be my girlfriend once, I don't know what they're waiting for, but they'll have to decide that amongst themselves. So I know a lot of women were very excited to get ready to be my girlfriend, and I just... You gotta realize I don't understand anything about romance. I don't understand anything about intimacy. Never in my entire life have I ever perceived anyone liking me. I have never had that feeling of, like, oh, this person likes me. This person, like, feels like, like, I guess whatever that feeling you have, like when someone likes you, when you know that they like you. I have never had that, even once. And if I did, it was only because somebody else was feeling it so strongly that I couldn't help but just, like, overhear it or oversense it or something. I don't know. But when I do get the sense of it, like when I do get the sense of, like, what it feels like to be liked by someone, I don't know, it seems very foreign to me. And I know people perhaps don't believe me, but you gotta realize nobody likes me. Nobody. Nobody. Who's gonna want you now? Somebody. Somebody. More like nobody. So, you may say, oh, Josh, you're just being, like, self-deprecating, and you're not, like, people do like you. You just gotta, you're just pushing people away. You don't understand. I don't, I don't, I may not be like, yeah, sometimes I can be very oblivious, but sometimes, people will tell you very much by their actions. Like a person will say one thing to your face, and they may even do an action to support that. But then sometimes, there are other more subtle clues as to a person's behavior. I have plenty of time to study and look for patterns. Pattern recognition is what I do. Okay, if someone's like saying, "All right, in a pinch, in a crunch, what do you do, Josh? What do you do?" And I say, "I'm a pattern recognition person. I guess my primary program is pattern recognition software. If you had to classify me, so." I don't know. I guess it scared me. That's what I'm saying. I got the sense of like what it feels like to be really liked by someone, and it scared me. And I don't know. I don't know how to deal with this because I can't. Because like I said, that's. I don't want to. I want to break anyone's heart, and I don't want. I don't want anyone to be like, oh, fucking Josh Hunter. Like he could have. Why didn't he? That's why I try to like keep on like repelling people. I don't because you don't understand. Like, you know. I can't. I don't know. So I think you might be saying, oh, well, what if like you liked the person who liked you? I don't know if that's possible. Like specifically, like the people that I choose to like are always like ladies who I know won't like me. Like it's literally. I specifically set out to like and care for women who will not like me. Like that's what I do. Like that's how you keep it safe. That's how you remain safe. It's like I get to build up like my fucking like chakra. And no one really gets hurt. I mean, and so I always know like the type of woman who doesn't like me always has like there's certain things that they always do that I can always, like a watermark or not a watermark, an earmark that will let me know. It's like, oh yeah, now this person definitely doesn't like me. Like the more I know that they won't like me, like the more safer they are to me. And so anyway, recently I got the sense, like not anyone in particular, but just like the feeling of what it's like to be liked by someone, and it's very unfamiliar. It's extremely unfamiliar. So I'm going to focus a lot of my attention now on gaining housing, and obviously I should have been doing this the whole time, but I don't know. I guess I didn't realize that it was even possible for anyone to like me, and still I don't think it's possible. But now that I have a sense of it, like I'm gonna make adequate preparations. I don't like to. I like the way I do things. I like just being a single man. Like it's. So if I like being a single man, why do I keep talking about having my celebrity? Because a celebrity would never like me. A celebrity would never. That's why I say it, because it's it's such an impossible such an impossible thing. Such an impossible thing. Okay, do you realize what would happen? Okay, really take the time and think. Let's say like you're fucking looking at your Facebook update feed, or your fucking your Twitter news thing, or I don't know what it's called, but your Explorer page, I think is what it's called, and you say such and such celebrity has now been revealed to. It wouldn't be revealed. Was it? Such and such celebrity has been spotted seen with a homeless man at a fancy Italian restaurant. You'd fucking lose your shit. Okay, that's what you do. You'd lose your fucking shit. You'd say like, what? At first you think, oh, this is a joke. This is a publicity thing, and it just like it's like, who the fuck is this guy? And he's like, he's fat. And he's like, what are you doing? It's like, and you're like, wait, you're with this guy? You're with this guy? Like, it's absurd. It's absurd. And I'm trying to, enjoy the absurdity of it. Like, that's my type of food. Like, an absurd situation. And to make it like safe is to enjoy the absurdity of it from a distance. From a distance, meaning like it's not even possible. So, but if you saw that, like imagine it, like just literally imagine it, like you're just doing your thing. Because I mean, there've been a lot of like celebrity marriages or whatever, but like, oh, this celebrity woman says, this is the man that I love. His name is Josh Hunter, and he's fucking great. He's an amazing fellow. I like the way he does things. I like everything about him. I don't disagree with him. I think he's like... I think that he's sensitive, charming, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as he's handsome, as wise as he's rich. He is everything I've ever wanted. What would you do? Like, what would you do if like that was the case? Would you hate on it? Would you? And then what's going to happen is a lot of people who think they have a shot are going to suddenly think, a lot of people who don't have a shot are going to think that they do. And their egos are going to be inflated to such absurd proportions that like they're going to, it will indirectly create like it'll create like a false bubble, like in the dating market. There's going to be a lot of people who think that like they're much better. Well, actually, I don't know, because maybe people agree with it. I don't know. A lot of things I don't know. And like I said, I'm all about the preservation of needful structures. And the reason why it frightens me is because there are needful structures into making sure that people who are hot and attractive and wealthy do not spend time with people who are not hot, not wealthy, and generally considered like on the lower side of society. And I think it's important that some of these people keep their distance. Like I do not necessarily agree with the idea of me marrying like a celebrity woman. That's why I keep saying it. I'm like, isn't this funny? And because some structure will definitely, a social structure will definitely be destroyed as a result of that. And I don't know what the value of that social structure is. And I need to determine that before I encourage this type of activity. Because I'm not going to be held responsible for this type of thing. I'm blameless. I'm blameless Josh Hunter. I think we should all know that. and so I consider it my responsibility, since I'm aware of the things that cause a social structure to be destroyed. It's important for me to react appropriately to the preservation of that social structure. So all right. So what social structure is it? Well, if two different classes mix, how are you supposed to predict? I need more information. I need more data. Not more data, more data. You can't just be, waltzing. I can't just be waltzing into the spotlight willy-nilly. Technically, I think a lot of the celebrities are already very familiar with me, but I just don't know how people who aren't familiar with me will react. I don't know how, because I'm pretty sure my program is pretty well established in the celebrity community, but I don't know on like the outer ridges or the outer reaches of our local society. Like, I don't know if they're prepared, because some people, they live their whole life like, oh, if only I could be like this. And to see like some asshole like me, why? First of all, I'm not an asshole. I mean, if I'm an asshole, it's not for no reason. Okay, there's always a good reason. If you one day say, oh, Josh Hunter, what an asshole, I guarantee you there's a good fucking reason behind it. But I just it's like, you got to look for these things. These when very terrible things happen, it's not like it's the sum total of events. Okay, it's not just one thing. And if you can spot it, then you can do something about it. So I'm going to focus on just getting my house and making sure that I have my house. It might require me to have money. I don't necessarily want to be a person who has money, but I'm going to focus my efforts on guaranteeing my house and seeing that my house is in order and kept safe as best as I can. So once again, sorry to the Josh Hunter Romance Club. I know you gals wanted to have your shot at me, and I guess technically you still got a chance. I mean, as long as I'm homeless, but I think it's time for me to get indoors. I'm going to put forth real effort. And I'm going to make sure that I'm indoors and inaccessible to the masses of mankind, because I think it's irresponsible for any celebrity woman to willfully engage in matrimonial activities with me, Josh Hunter. Oh, I liked her. So did I. Alright, thanks for watching.